right, crew, it's story time. And to join us during story time today, this is Tucker. Tucker, say hello. Say hello, Tucker. Say hello. Oh, hello, Tucker. Tucker. Oh, no, thank you. Tucker is one of my puppy dogs. I have 2 puppy dogs. This is Tucker. He has terrible breath, but just don't tell him. He's fine. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know how to brush teeth yet because he doesn't have thumbs. He can't hold the toothbrush. So, Officer Buckle has his buddy, Gloria, who is an amazing, smart dog who does amazing, smart things. I have Tucker. Tucker is not as amazing and as smart. He's really, really cute, but mostly he just has terrible breath and he just barks. But he loves to go on walks, so that's how we stay healthy. So he's going to be here today to read this story with us. And then maybe tomorrow you can meet one of my other critters. I kind of have a lot of pets. And when you come back to our classroom, you'll get to meet some of them too, because I'm going to bring them to school. We have school pets too. Don't we, Tucker? Don't we, Tucker? Yes. Oh, his breath is so bad. It's so bad. Officer Buckle and Gloria. Officer Buckle knew more safety tips than anyone else in Napville. Every time he thought of a new one, he thumbtacked it to his bulletin board. Safety tip number 77, never stand on a swivel chair. Do you know what a swivel chair is? The chairs that have wheelie wheels and the seats spin. What's going to happen if you stand on a swivel chair? Swoop! It's going to swivel right up from under you, and you're going to fall, and you're going to probably break your crown. Officer Buckle shared his safety tips with students at the Napville School. Nobody ever listened. Sometimes there was even snoring. So he's sitting up there on the stage, never stand on a swivel chair, number 78. So he's just kind of reading them off of paper, which is kind of boring. Afterwards, it was business as usual. Mrs. Topple, the principal, took down the welcome banner. Look what she's doing. Can you see? She's standing on a swivel chair. Look at this friend. Boom, tripping over shoelaces. This friend, oh my goodness, too many books up the stairs, fell on this one. This friend just fell down at the drinking fountain. Poor Officer Buckle, he's trying to teach them how to be safe and they're just not listening. Never stand on a swivel chair, said Officer Buckle, but Mrs. Topple didn't hear him. My goodness. Then one day, Napville's police department bought a police dog named Gloria. When it was time for Officer Buckle to give up a safety speech at the school, Gloria went along. Children, this is Gloria, announced Officer Buckle. Gloria obeys my commands. What does it mean to obey? Do you know that word? That means to listen to follow the directions. Gloria, sit. And Gloria sat. Oh, she does a good job. She's a very smart dog. Officer Buckle gave safety tip number 1. Keep your shoelaces tied. The children sat up and stared. What's Gloria doing? Keep your shoelaces tied. They're like, huh? What's that dog doing? Officer Buckle checked to see if Gloria was sitting at attention. She was. She was. I don't know if you noticed his shirt. Look, no banana peels. Why no banana peels? What happens with banana peels? Safety tip number 2, said Officer Buckle. Always wipe up your spills before someone slips and falls. The children's eyes popped. Look at Gloria. She's pretending to slip and fall. Bonk. Officer Buckle checked on Gloria again. Good dog, he said. Officer Buckle thought of a safety tip he had discovered this morning. Never leave a thumbtack where you might sit on it. The children roared. Wow, wow, wow. Officer Buckle grinned. He said the rest of the tips with plenty of expression. The children clapped their hands and cheered. Some of them laughed until they cried. Officer Buckle was surprised. He'd never noticed how fun and funny safety tips could be. After this safety speech, there wasn't a single accident. Look at that silly Gloria. She's acting out all the safety tips. The next day, an enormous envelope arrived at the police station. It was stuffed with thank you letters from the students at Knappville School. Every letter had a drawing of Gloria on it. Officer Buckle thought the drawing showed a lot of imagination. What? Dogs jumping in circles and falling down. He doesn't know, does he? His favorite letter was written on a star-shaped piece of paper. It said, "You and Gloria make a good team. Your friend Claire." P.S., which means postscript. So back in the days when you used to write a letter, if you wrote your letter and you're like, oh my gosh, I have another thought, you would write P.S. So then the person reading the letter knew you had some more things to tell them. P.S. I always wear a crash helmet. Safety tip number 7. Officer Buckle was thumbtacking Claire's letter to his bulletin board when the phone started ringing. Brrring, brrring. Schools, high schools, elementary schools, daycare centers, they were all calling about the safety speech. Officer Buckle, they said, our students want to hear your safety tips, and please, please, please bring along that police dog. Ah, excellent. Officer Buckle told his safety tips to 313 schools. Everywhere he and Gloria went, children sat up and listened. Look at that silly Gloria. After every speech, Officer Buckle took Gloria out for ice cream. Officer Buckle loved having a buddy. Look, the children love her so much because she's so fun and dogs are fun. Then one day, a television news team videotaped Officer Buckle in the State College auditorium. Look at all the people, and they're all listening to Officer Buckle's safety tips. When he finished safety tip number 99, do not go swimming during electrical storms, the students jumped to their feet and applauded. Bravo, bravo, they cheered. Officer Buckle bowed again and again and again. That night, Officer Buckle watched himself on the 10 o'clock news. What's he going to see? He couldn't see Gloria behind him when he was giving the safety tips, and now he sees what she was doing. He's a little shocked. He's kind of surprised, isn't he? The next day, the principal of Knappville School telephoned to the police station. Good morning, Officer Buckle. It's time for our safety speech. Officer Buckle frowned. I'm not giving any more speeches. Nobody looks at me anyway. Oh, said Mrs. Topple. Well, how about Gloria? Could she come? What do you think Gloria's going to do all by herself sitting on the stage? Look what she's going to do. Someone else from the police station gave Gloria a ride to the school. Gloria sat on stage looking lonely, and then she fell asleep. So did the audience. After Gloria left, Knappville School had its biggest accident ever. Look here. This is important. Important yogurts. It started with a puddle of lemon pudding. Oh, I'm sorry, banana pudding. I was thinking it was lemon pudding. Bananas, you can see the bananas on the picture. It started with a puddle of banana pudding. Split, splatter, sploosh. Everyone slid smack into Mrs. Topple, who screamed and let go of her hammer, because remember, she was standing on a swivel chair taking down the banner. Not a good idea. And look what happened. Whoa, bump, splash. Whoa, where is that hammer going to land? Oh my goodness. The next morning, a pile of letters arrived at the police station. Every letter had a drawing of the accident. Officer Buckle was shocked. At the bottom of the pile was a note written on a paper star. Officer Buckle smiled. The note said, Gloria missed you yesterday. Your friend Claire. P.S. P.S. Don't worry, I was wearing my helmet. Safety tip number 7. Look what happened. That crazy hammer flew and bonk on Claire's head, but she had her helmet. That probably wouldn't happen in real life. I think that a principal, Mr. Tim, would probably not stand on swivel chairs taking down things above when the children were working. That's my guess. I don't know. Gloria gave Officer Buckle a big kiss on the nose. Officer Buckle gave Gloria a nice pat on the back. And then Officer Buckle thought of his best safety tip yet. Safety tip number 101. Always stick with your buddy. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, they're there at the end. Cheers. Yay, bravo. Always stick with your buddy. So for us, our buddies are our crew. So we're going to always stick with our crew. We're going to work together to keep everybody safe and happy and learning and having fun. Okay?